Hey, welcome to Wrestling in a Movie. I'm Scott. There's Dave somewhere on the screen. And tonight we have another special guest, professional wrestler Dirk Darxson, who we have been able to catch in matches at the CWF in Milton, Florida, multiple times. Been watching you for a while. Dirk, welcome. Thank you for coming on and joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
having me. Thank you for having me. Very
No
happy
problem,
to be here.
man. Oh, man, we're happy to have you. And Mama Darxson, thank you for watching. And we'll talk about your boy a little more.
Hi, Mama Darxson. Hello.
Awesome. So I'm going to ask right off the bat, what made you a wrestler?
Well, I've just, since as long as I can remember, I've been watching it. And I always thought about it this way, it's like if a little boy grows up his whole life watching football, there's a good chance he's going to want to join the high school football team when the time comes. For me, it wasn't football. For me, it was
wrestling.
Right.
So, everybody, when I started doing it, when I told it to them, didn't really come as a total shock to everybody, because it's like, okay, well, yeah, you've been a fan your whole life. Of course you're going to want to do that,
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, just watching it my whole life and loving it, and yeah, just that.
Was there any particular show, match, wrestler that you looked at and went, that's it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And when it just clicked that you knew you wanted to do it, but then when you saw a wrestler doing it, you were like, yep, that's my decision's made.
I'd probably say Brian Danielson up in the build for WrestleMania 30. There was that night where Danielson was trying his hardest to like get into the main event of WrestleMania, and so he had like all the fans jump the barricade and they were all doing the yes thing and everybody was in the crowd, and I was like, man, this guy is like captivating, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like if to be that, I don't know, just like I can't even find the words for it. I'm sorry, but like just like to have that to use a modern slang, aura,
Yeah.
I guess,
That's right.
that moment for me was really like that one just always sticks out to me.
Yeah. That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, and that's just it. There's you talk about aura, and there are wrestlers and performers in every whatever you're watching, musicians and stuff, and people and actors that it used to be said they have it, but yeah, aura. There's just something that people gravitate to, and they harness that energy from that crowd, and they have learned how to manipulate that and pull that, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, man, I'm drawn into, just hell, I can watch Roman Reigns just walk out in a slow ass walk and just soak up all that fucking energy, So it's like, wow, look at that. He knows he's good. So, and that's the cool thing. So yeah, wow. And you're not opposed to the physicality of it, that's for sure.
Right.
How bad does it hurt?
It doesn't feel too great, I'll say.
Yeah.
I've known a few people who have tried, and then once it gets past doing a few rolls in the ring, and it gets to take a bump, and it's like, oof, and it's like, ooh, I don't know about I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it doesn't feel great, but the feeling I get from doing it definitely outweighs how it feels in that moment.
Yeah.
We've heard that a lot. That and seen that. It's just adrenaline's a hell of a thing, man.
It is.
It will put you through a lot.
There's been some spills I've taken where it's like people saw it and they go, man, were you okay? And I go, yeah, I feel fine. But then the day after, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Oh yeah.
ooh,
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, there's
Damn.
been a few times when I've watched you wrestle that I'm like, Jesus, that he either hurt somebody or somebody got, or you got hurt. And when you see a wrestler actually get hurt, like who was it? The frat boy,
Oh,
Frat
Bryce
Daddy.
Cannon.
When Bryce
Yeah.
Cannon got hurt, I had just moved to a spot to take a picture, and I was just taking the picture just as that ladder hit, and I was like,
mhm,
oh shit, that's not faking it.
No.
Like
yeah,
you can just you couldn't tell, but you could tell because he did it so well to, I guess, cover. But I was just like, oh, I think he really got hurt.
And he
And
did.
then
Yeah.
to find out that he was there, I was like, oh man. Then he went back to wrestling. I was like, I think I would have taken a couple of months off, man. I'd have been like, no, I think I'm going to wait a little while, but
yeah,
jump on the horse, I guess. Is
yep.
is that how you feel about wrestling? Like if something like that happens, you're like, well, this is what I want to do. This is my job. I have to jump back on the horse. I got to get back on the bike, to use, you know, cheap terms.
Yeah, I mean, if I can walk, if I can stand up and not be dizzy, if I
Mhm.
can, you know, if I'm not actively like bleeding all over the place, then sure, I'm good enough to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
Your
wow.
was your first was your first match at the CWF, or did you have matches before that?
I had a few matches before the CWF match I had with Shark,
Right.
but that was probably like my fourth or fifth match, I'd
Oh
say.
wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I look back on that match with good fondness. I think
Yeah.
I'm using that term correctly.
Yeah. I think so.
Had a lot of fun that night, and
Well, you
yeah.
won that night, right? You guys got the belt, if I remember correctly. Was that the?
No, the first time at CWF, Shark actually beat me in the first pre-show, I believe,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and
That's right.
yeah, but whatever.
I just remember when we saw you first with the "I Love Mom"
Mhm.
T-shirt, and we're like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What the hell?" But it's like, man, it's just like you've in the short time that we've been watching you, you've come. We've seen you grow
Yeah.
as a wrestler. It's so I know with CWF, you work with them. Are there other promotions that you're a part of, or that you travel to?
This past week, I actually just wrestled Shark again for a um pro wrestling fed called Real Pro Wrestling. That
Uh-huh.
was in Fort Myers. Um, I've done some fair shows here and there for
Mhm.
some other promotions.
Right.
Um, but it I was in a Rumble one time, and that was pretty
That had to be
fun.
fun.
That
Yeah.
was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But a lot, most of I'd say most of my work that I've been most happy with is at CWF.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're damn good at it. I mean, I like
thank you.
I like the effect that you have coming out now with the smoke.
Oh, the smoke is awesome, dude. I
That
meant to tell you
that
that.
Thank
was
you.
a
Thank you for
nice touch,
mentioning that.
man. That was a nice
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that is really cool. Training. Um,
Mhm.
how did you go about? Did you just find a school? Somebody turn you on? Where do you go to training? You're tied into the Dark Arts Studio, is that correct?
Yeah, I train at the Dark Arts Gym,
Dark Arts Gym.
which
Okay.
is Alistair Black and Zelina Vega School.
Mhm.
I was trained there from the ground up. I had zero
Wow.
experience before then, and I've been training there since it's been 2 years.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's great. Um, Yeah. Before then, I had never even done any type of like athletics or anything of that nature.
Oh wow, really?
And yeah, I'll
Holy
say
crap.
this: when I
Yeah.
started there, I was 277 pounds,
Right.
and over the course I've been training there, right now I'm at like 210.
Awesome,
Wow.
man.
So yeah,
Wow.
Awesome.
so I owe a lot to the dark arts.
Yeah. I've watched a little bit of what they do on Instagram. They'll do like the little snippets, and they'll show like people doing some, so I guess, run throughs or moves. He'll be showing somebody how to do a move, and it looks like everybody's there. I notice a lot of faces. Some faces I don't recognize, but it seems like everybody's like really school oriented, really training oriented. Everybody's like really proud when you get a flip in, when you get the hold right or the move right. It's like everybody's like patting each other and like, yes, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what got you in there initially? Did they let you walk around and see what it was before you got in there, or did you just walk in and go, I want to be a wrestler?
Here.
Yeah, here I am. I'm a wrestler now. I want to be a wrestler. Show me. I don't know how. See, I don't know how to get into something like that. So I know it's kind of a awkward way to ask the question. But when you just walked in, did you just walk in, or did you have to call them and say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"?
So they were starting a beginners group, and I reached out and I asked if I could be a part of it because I had zero experience before then.
Right.
And they allowed me to come in and just keep coming until now. And
Nice.
I'm still going,
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been progressing ever since then.
How often do you have you had any interactions with Aleister Black or Zelina? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're very prominent there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And they teach us a lot there.
That's what I was going to say. Just the fact that you found a wrestling school, and not only did you find a wrestling school, you have two current WWE superstars who run the place, and I can only imagine any advice that they give you is probably worth a lot.
Good advice.
Yeah, it's probably some good advice.
Probably good advice.
Probably good advice. Yeah. I mean, Aleister's another one with some serious aura. Good God. I mean, he's got his gimmick down, man. I don't believe it's a gimmick. I think that's him, so it's how it feels. It's so real. So it's really cool. But that's awesome that you get that opportunity to do that. Who is yeah.
Truly, yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you.
I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers?
Ooh. Of all time?
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you look at and say, these are the guys or the gals that I think are the greatest, and that's why I'm drawn to them or why I do this? Who's your superstars?
So Mount Rushmore. So that's like an unranked top 4, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Unranked.
You like in any order.
You can give more than 4 if you wish. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say Punk and Danielson are in there. Randy Orton. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Dead air. I'm sorry, but
it's all good, man. It's all good.
Everybody seems to have a problem with that, though. Because everybody has to sit there and think, because you can see, like mine would be old school, like old school guys. So, like I always talk about Dick the Bruiser. Dick the Bruiser would be on there. Randy Savage, Rowdy Piper. And then probably just because he was always so well known and everybody just like either loved him or hated him, was Hulk Hogan.
Oh, you can't you don't
But
have
those are for
current
me.
WWE
So,
without Hogan.
but
Yeah.
those are all
So
older guys. Like if I had to be asked now, I'd be, I don't know, who would I pick now?
Dirk Darxson.
Dirk Darxson.
Yeah, Dirk. You can throw yourself.
Not happy Jack
man.
McGuire.
Because one day somebody's going to be asking this question to somebody else, and they're going to be like Dirk Darxson. That's going to be the first choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen.
Yeah,
I've been watching you guys. We've talked about this before, like when we first started watching the CWF. Like, I'm a huge fan of this smaller venue. I can get in there, I can see what everybody's doing, have a good time. But I've watched everybody improve so much. Like when you came in the first shot, I was like, wow, this kid's really freaking talented. But every time I see you, you're a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And I'm like,
thank you.
You guys aren't going to be here long.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, yeah,
I'm never going to get a chance to talk to them. They're just going to go up and up.
Yep, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Getting better every time.
That's freaking awesome, man. I love that.
Absolutely. I love watching somebody follow their dreams. How much time do you spend on the road?
Well, I'm from Tampa.
Okay.
So to make the Milton shows is about 6 hours there, 6 hours back.
Good God.
Yeah.
The longest I've gone for a show was, I think, 12 hours.
Ooh.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Somewhere between 8 and 12 hours there, 8 and 12 hours back.
Good God, man.
And so, a lot of it is, I'm happy to say every time it's been a long trip like that, I'm never doing it like by myself.
Right.
Because I know there's guys out there who will sit behind the wheel for all 6 hours or 8 hours or 10 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an acquired skill. I'm not there yet.
But, especially coming back.
Oh God, I can't imagine driving home. God, you poor bastards.
I just want a nap.
Yeah. White Monster definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope that's the drink.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, since you do spend a lot of time in the car, do you have any crazy car stories you'd like to share with us? Anything that happened on the road?
We can usually get one really good story about somebody either farting and rolling up the windows.
I don't know. We might have to circle back to that one.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem.
I can't talk about that.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, heel or face, which is more Dirk Darxson? Where do you as a person line up with your wrestling persona?
So me as a person, wait, I'm sorry. Could you say the question again?
I'm sorry. That did sound a little awkward. Your character is pretty much a heel at the CWF. Mm-hmm. Do you, as a person, not a wrestler, or that part of you, do you relate more to the heelish characters or being more of a good guy, more of a face? What is closer to who you are?
I'd like to think in normal life I'm a pretty nice guy.
Right.
So, but being a, don't care, do whatever I want type of character, when I perform is definitely, I think it's more fun for me right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's probably, I don't know if that answers your question.
No,
it's good.
No, it does. It does. It's because what I see is a lot of people, and this is the same way with acting and actors. There has to be a little bit of something in each role or each persona that you take. Otherwise, it comes across as fake. So I was just, I've played horrible characters, mean, and I've done others. And And like you say,
excuse me.
Don't even talk about that video. Anyway, I forgot where I was going, Dave.
You're so easy. I'm sorry.
I know, like a Sunday morning, but it's God damn it.
As an actor, sometimes
I'm saying I found it to be just as fun to be evil as it is to be good, as long as I'm getting a reaction.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
I do feel the same way.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So sorry that my brain gets scrambled and I got some weird ass question there, and the Dave derailed me. Yeah. Thank you. What's next for Dirk Darxson?
What's next? January 24th.
4th, yes.
CWF, me and Ronan versus RDS. So we'll see how that goes. Me and Ronan aren't seeing eye to eye too well right now. But
yeah,
if it means getting my tag titles back, then we'll see what happens.
Right.
See if you can work together for the night to pull that off. Be interesting to see. I know where my mind is thinking it's going to go, but we'll see where it
might work out.
What happens? I don't know.
That all depends on if Ronan can carry his weight. But
oh, damn! Ouch.
So.
Fair enough.
So, we had Justin Flores on the show last night, and he decided he had some words for Orion. Do you have words for anybody that you'd like to share?
Well, last show I became the #1 contender for the D1 championship.
Nice.
Held by Chris Mason right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I understand that at this next show, he's going to be facing Orion in a champ versus champ match. Well, good luck to Chris Mason, I guess. But I guess by the time I get my hands on him, he's going to be softened up by Orion.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good.
There you go.
I'll tell you what, the guy's a fighting champ, I commend him on that. But if he's got Orion next and then me in the near future.
Yeah, Mason is a big guy.
Yeah.
But Orion has got some skill like none of the others there. And I don't know how this is going to come out. I think Mason has a chance, but he will definitely be softened up for sure by the time you get to him.
Yeah. I see shenanigans.
What?
I see shenanigans
from the dark arts.
The
dark arts don't have shenanigans.
From the dark arts.
What the heck are you talking about?
From anybody. Well, I can say this because I'm about 100 miles away from you right now. I'm never going to say this to you.
You won't be on the 24th.
I've stood next to you. I know how big you are. I'm never going to say this to you. I'll buy you a soda, call you sir. But I see shenanigans, and it could be from anybody, not just the dark arts guys. We know who pulls shenanigans throughout this entire CWF. I don't want to call anybody out yet.
I'm sure it's Marshall Briggs, right? Yeah.
I'm not going to say Marshall Briggs. But, there's no telling what can happen or who could jump in the ring with a chair. A ladder.
Who knows?
What's the craziest prop that's been in a match with you so far?
In that Rumble I was in, I will say, even though I wasn't in the ring with him at the same time as he was in the Rumble, but there was a guy in there who came out in stilts. But if we want to get more specific in talking about like something that actually affected me, I guess I'm gonna have to say when Ocho hit me in the back with a chair.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. That was less than delightful, I'll put it.
Yeah, it didn't sound good. No, thank you. No, thank you. Good God.
Nope.
Yeah, I applaud what you guys do with putting your bodies on the line just to entertain some people.
The sheer athleticism of the wrestler, and the fact that you guys, I heard someone describe it one time, one of the guys that we interviewed and talked to, as like jazz. When you guys get in the ring, you all know how to play the instrument, but in jazz, everybody kind of does their own notes until it starts to mix well. And when you do it really well, you got magic, and everybody, you guys just kind of feed off each other, and you start reading the other person, how they're going to run and how you're going to hit and and I've watched it. It's almost like a magical spell. Dark arts. It's almost like a magical spell. I watch it and I'm just like, I'm enthralled in watching what everybody's doing, and
that's a pretty good analogy, and I don't even like jazz that much.
Well, it's funny
blues.
You say that.
Go blues, man.
Last weekend, I was at a panel with John Cena, or not with him, but at a panel that he was giving, and he was taking questions. And one of the things he talked about is he was been so fortunate throughout his career to have so many great dance partners, and that's how he referred to every match was a dance. And you look at it that way, and it's like, yeah, it's and you can tell who has chemistry together and things like that. I know some things are planned out and some things are improv. How much of what you do right now is I'm not saying scripted, but choreographed or worked out in the match? Do you guys get a chance to get together and work out the match, or is it like it's go time? Let's dance. Or
I'd say it's about 50-50. I'd say because you can have one mindset before the match, but then once you're out there, anything can happen. And then.
You hear the crowd. The crowd reacts differently and probably changes the flow sometimes. So
Yep.
That's an interesting take. I like that.
Yeah,
wow.
That's just something I always felt like I was way too small to do, and I never saw a way in to wrestling as a kid.
Dude, have you seen how tiny some of these people are?
I loved watching it. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, had I known then when I was in my 30s, I might have actually went out and tried out for it because I was in good shape back then. Not so much now. No, I'm just
no, it's not happening now.
No.
Never say never. Never say never.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to drag me.
I have said I do want to take one bump. I just want to feel it one time.
Oh,
that's
okay.
One time.
You got your volunteer right there. I'll help you.
Not a choke slam, a very small bump.
No. You get the bump. No. You don't get a bump at all. You get a small one.
No, it's got to be a baby bump. I'm fragile.
God.
All right. Enough of this nonsense. Dave, you have any more questions about wrestling before we get to Dirk's movie?
Not about wrestling. I do want to ask about the movie. This is a movie that I saw quite a while ago, probably when it first came out. We went to see it at the movies, and then I got the DVD. What drew you to this movie? Why did you want to talk about it tonight? Is it one of your absolute favorite, or is it just a really neat movie that you like?
It's definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
This movie, I can't even say I can remember the first time I watched it. It's just those movies where it's just always been there for me. Just watching it, thinking it's awesome. Just, you know what? I'll even say this. I'd say if we're talking about the story and everything, I'll say this. It's probably not even that good of a movie, but the awesome factor alone is just through the roof. I mean, it's a guy with a flaming skull riding a motorcycle. Are you kidding?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny. Dave and I were talking last night, and I said, Dave, this is a bad movie, and I love every bit of it. I love it. I love it. It's because it is a comic book brought to life. It is, every scene is that way.
Yeah. The second one's even worse.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
thought about watching it last night, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to save it for the weekend. I'll watch Spirit of Vengeance. So
yeah. That's
yeah.
I'm trying to think of where to begin with this movie, because I do like the thought of the old Crossroads where the devil comes
Yeah.
up, gives you a
Mhm.
decision to sell your soul, and it's got to be worth something, or it's got to be something dangerous for you to say, here's my soul, devil. Why else would you do it? And how he gets betrayed, and that's what drove him, like up until he's actually called out to do his job. That's what I like. That's what I like. Nick Cage, maybe not the best choice for this, but I can't picture
But
anybody
it's
else doing it. Like
not this
even in
movie.
that time period, I
Not
can't
this
picture
movie.
any
Yeah.
actor jumping in there and going, "Hey, I'm going to be, Johnny Blaze." I don't see anyone else doing it.
It needed that, and I think that gave it the comic book vibe,
It
man.
needed him to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I love and hate Nick Cage all at the same time. But I enjoy the shit out of this movie, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's like, obviously Nick Cage is Nick Cage, but who else would have done it? You know what I mean?
Right.
I could close my eyes and think right now, who else is going to play Ghost Rider? Nick Cage. It's like, he's the only option for me.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that they're going to have Ghost Rider in the new Doomsday movie, which I probably won't go see, but I'm like, is it going to be Nick Cage? It's got to be Nick Cage, because I can't picture any other actor right now. I mean, you might get a guy that looks like Johnny Blaze from the comic, the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the leather, and he come walking on looking good, but he's not going to have that aura.
Nick Cage.
That Nick Cage aura. Where he's like snapping his fingers and going, okay, doing the Elvis, point.
Yeah.
How many times did you do the Elvis point in this? I loved it. I freaking loved it.
I didn't realize that was a thing until you said so. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hunter,
Yeah. So with the Doomsday movie, are you sure it's going to be Johnny Blaze, or would it be Robbie Reyes?
It's just one of the rumors that because
okay.
I skim over everything that I see about this movie, and I'm not like, I shirk at it. And then there's a part of me that really wants to go see it.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So I don't know yet. I don't know if we're going to go see this or not.
Yeah. Well, Ghost Rider's a cool character. It's always been one of my favorites, and this movie is a story of second chances all around.
That's why.
And that's it's like, wow, this has got a really good message to it. It's got a good feel good vibe. It starts off not feeling so good. I mean, my God, he gets betrayed by the devil. But you root for him. You're for Johnny the whole time, and Nicolas Cage's overacting is perfect for it. Like we said last night, Dave. It's like it just gives this movie so much flavor. It's a fun one. The effects are okay. They were great at the time, but as we talk about, CGI does not always age so well.
Right.
But it's still very good. Still very good. A lot of fun.
Yeah. With CGI, I'll say this. I think even the CGI for the time was great. I'd say even now it's still pretty good.
It is.
I'll tell you what. I'll look back at some of those old Transformers movies, like the Michael Bay ones, and I'd probably put any one of those up against like an Infinity War or an Endgame as far as CGI.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, I'll give you that. It's like
those Transformer movies do look amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the very first Jurassic Park compared to the latest Jurassic Park. I mean, the one looked like dinosaurs and the other one looks like CGI dinosaurs. You know?
Well, yeah, because there was a blend in the first one, and most of it was practical, and then very few were CGI and practical blend, and that's probably why it works so well. But
so Dirk, have you read any of the comics, any of the graphic novels, or anything of Ghost Rider?
When it comes to like the comic books, I don't really have much experience sitting down, opening up a comic book and reading it, but I do watch a lot of like YouTube summaries on certain stories.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
I have read Batman Killing Joke. I have read Batman 3 Jokers, which I really liked. I read the Watchmen comic. And that's about all the ones I've like sat down and read. And I wish I could say I have read more, but I just haven't.
I get. There's a lot of stuff out there to read, man. So.
Oh, it's all solid, and it just brings me. If we're going to just start naming must reads, God Loves, Man Kills, X-Men, Chris Claremont. That's a solid one right there. Yeah, wow. I forget where I was going to go, but yes, the CGI. Yes, it's good. I'm an old curmudgeon sometimes, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But I really the cast is good in this. It's got humor. It's got some really intense bits. Sam Elliott. Can we talk a minute how this man does not age?
He looks the same.
He always looks the same. He was born that way. He came out like that. He's going to go in like that. It's like
the world's going to come to an end. And Sam Elliott's going to be sitting on a horse, smoking a cigar, going, "Damn, ain't that something?"
I got one more ride.
yeah, one more ride in me.
I mean, he's still on fire and right off.
Yeah,
that's it. we should contact Sam and suggest that.
Yeah,
you've heard of a Viking funeral. Well, let's do the rider.
How about a Ghost Rider funeral?
Exactly. The thing is, the horse ain't gonna be very happy when it gets lit on fire, so it's gonna take off.
No.
Take off anyway. Well, what? I want to ask this the right way, and I'm going to kind of dig it into maybe your wrestling. With the Ghost Rider, he is basically a hellspawn demon. Seems like just the bad guy, but he's punishing people who sin and have done evil. Is that what kind of drove you to this character? Or was it the visual initially? How does that, looking at a character like him, how does that affect you as what you do in the ring?
Well, I'll say
it's really psychobabble sounding, but I like to get into people's heads and find out why they like to do. It's very geeky talk here for me.
I'll say this. Ghost Rider wears a black jacket. Dirk Darxson wears a black jacket. Ghost Rider is on fire. Dirk Darxson is not going to set himself on fire, but will come to the ring smoking.
Yeah.
So I'd say, there's some visual
very cool
stuff there. But it's definitely more of a visual thing. But the Hellspawn idea is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Good question, Dave. Good question.
Cool though. I'm sorry.
It is.
When you came out the first time with the smoke, I'm like, how in the hell is he doing? That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. That's a good effect, Dirk.
Thank you.
Oh God, that's awesome. Yeah, so I absolutely did enjoy Ghost Rider, the cast, even Nicolas Cage. I diss Nicolas Cage a lot on this podcast, but he deserves it. However, I am a fan of the movie The Rock and Con Air are two of my favorite Nicolas Cage films.
Con Air.
And
when he comes off the plane and the wind hits his hair, how could you not?
His horrible Southern accent is so off. It's so bad. But I enjoy the shit out of both those horrible movies. So Ghost Rider is another one it's a bad movie, and I really love it.
You had to get Nick Cage, though, don't you think?
Yes.
Who else?
Yeah.
Who else?
I'm not a big Peter Fonda fan, and this
was good as the devil. It was easier.
And my wife had to point this out to me. We're sitting there watching it, and she's like, I'm like, I'm not a big Peter Fonda fan. She's like, well, he was in Easy Rider. That's probably why they put him in this. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've been watching this movie for 20-something years. First time I even thought of that.
Never even thought. I've saw Easy Rider once. I don't remember what the big deal was. I may have to go back.
It's like Clockwork Orange for me.
Fair enough. I won't return.
I'm like, I'm missing something.
that must kind of be like you guys remember the forget when it came out, but like the 2000s Dukes of Hazzard movie that came out.
Yeah.
And they had Boss Hogg being played by
Burt Reynolds.
Who's the Bandit and Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Probably the same thing.
I actually like that. That's another bad movie. The Dukes of Hazzard
movie.
Yeah, it's funny as hell though.
That's an all-time favorite for me.
Really, I do love it. There's like that scene where they're stuck in the roundabout and just driving around. Dude, I'm laughing my ass off, and of course pulling up next to all the black guys with the General Lee and the Confederate flag on top. It's like, oh shit,
this could go south, so to speak. Really,
it's a fun one. It's a fun one. So, Dirk, I'll tell you a true story. I went to a writing retreat kind of camp weekend with John Snyder at his house in Louisiana, and he absolutely hates that movie.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
The Dukes of Hazzard movie?
Yes. It was like taboo. Somebody brought it up, and it's like, oh shit, no, we ain't ever talking about that again.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not happy with that one.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't bring it up. I was like, because I was going to tell him, hey, I really liked that how they did this. Like, oh no, we're not going there. I'm not going to get in a fight with Bo Duke. I'm sorry.
No. So if you ever want to do another review of the second movie, Dirk,
Spirit of Vengeance,
let us know. we'll do another review.
Oh man, that would mean I have to watch Spirit of Vengeance again.
Yeah.
No rush.
I haven't ridden a motorcycle in probably 30 years, but man, when that motorcycle catches on fire and it's just like turning into the hell bike.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love that view. I just love the way that scene plays out. And I'm like, I would be back on a bike if I had one that did that again.
I've had thoughts of wanting to start riding, and then I say that to somebody and they go, why? And I'm like, well, have you never seen the Ghost Rider movies? It's like, why? Is that a real question?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I used to ride. I love it. I still miss it. But I had a scare, and I'm just not doing it again. But man, there is nothing like literally sitting on top of a damn near a freaking rocket and hitting the button. It's a lot of fun, and hitting the curbs and the road. And it's the other people on the road that are so scary. But riding a bike is, and then if I promise you, I did not look like Johnny Blaze in my chartreuse and my leathers, and my bright white helmet. No, I was a beacon. He looked cool.
Yeah.
Banana stickers on your helmet?
I probably should have.
Dig at an impromptu time.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Dave, any final thoughts on Ghost Rider?
I like Ghost Rider. I like this. Like you said, it's you couldn't have got anybody else to play the part. That's all there is to it. It's fantastically good comic book movie, and that's what I like about it. And I like the story. I like the Crossroads story, the element that's put in there. I know they played it a lot, but I felt like they were just missing like a good. I know they had the father get killed in the accident, but I just felt like there should have been more of the father. Like he could get his dad back if he did this thing, plus the girl, save the girlfriend. I think if he would have played with the dad and trying to save the dad, I think they would have played on the your soul for your dad's soul for your girlfriend's soul. I think it would have just been a little bit.
Would have given him higher stakes.
Yeah,
other than just his soul, which was already gone.
A little bit further is all. That's probably my biggest letdown for that. But all in all, man, those visuals are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
The visuals for me in this movie are here. I'll say this: the one-liners in this movie are great. The visuals in this movie are great.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage in this movie
he's perfect.
Horribly great.
Yeah. There.
I just think this movie is an example of, for me, it's rare, but when a movie can just be so cool that the coolness outweighs everything else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There it is.
For me, Tron Legacy is kind of like that. where it's just like totally awesome, but the story is just kind of like, But I still love that movie. I kind of feel the same way about the latest Tron that came out. It's I heard somebody say it's kind of like a fireworks show where it's visually awesome, but other than that, it's kind of like there's nothing more to it than that. It's just kind of visually appealing. Might find a cool little, maybe the firework will blow up and make a smiley face or something, and it's like, oh, story, I guess, whatever. But
story.
Story.
But yeah, I definitely think it is overall I was about to say good movie. I won't say that. It's an enjoyable watch,
right?
Definitely. But yeah,
very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I agree. Dirk, you have anything else you'd like to add? Anything you want to promote or a shout out to anybody? Anything?
You want to challenge anybody?
Promoting CWF Warfare, January 24th. You can follow me on Instagram at Dirk Darxson, DIRKDARXSON. Other than that, that's it for me.
Awesome. Dirk, thank you so much for coming on, talking about your life and your wrestling.
Thank you.
And thanks for sharing time with the movie. And folks, if you like our show and what we got going on here and want to hear more interviews with wrestlers, I promise you, a lot more coming, a lot more movies to talk about. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and we will catch you next week. Thanks again.